So, before you start your journey to claiming your place in the workplace, um, putting an end to workplace bullying, harassment, and all that, um, demanding to be treated with respect, you have to get one thing straight. This is non negotiable. And this would definitely put you ahead of the game and make your life easier. A friend of mine accurately said that they see your color before they see what you can do, or before they acknowledge your skills. They see your color before your skills. Now, before you start this journey, you have to know your shit. Now, forgive my language. You know, say when you're in Canada, you gotta behave like Canadians, I guess. So I have to say shit. Yeah, that sounds crazy, but you have to know your stuff, okay? You may say that, oh, well, everybody just come here and do their job and go home. It can't be like that for you. You have to know your stuff, okay? Luckily, a lot of African nurses are super smart because our educational system is hardcore. It's almost like our teachers and professors, they when they teach you, they almost like wanting you to fail. So you're basically just working hard to keep yourself from failing. Like the teachers are strategically positioned to fail you. So if you have passed your exams in an Africa, especially in Nigeria, where I'm from, um, you know, our educational system is like top notch. Because I've taken some post graduate studies here in Canada, and the teacher, the professor would tell you, oh, next week we're going to have a test, and the test, the questions are going to come from this place and this keyword and this highlight, and then you prepare, and everybody, they want to see you pass because they cannot afford to have you fail because it's very negative for them. Whereas our teachers in Nigeria and also in Ghana, it's almost like they want you to fail. So they will give you questions that they didn't even teach you, and you're expected to pass. So once we have scaled through that educational system, you can do anything. So you're good in that end. But now that you're here, you have to stay ahead of your game. And say, for instance, you work in a med surge department, instead of just going to work and just signing in, signing out, passing meds, giving food, which is just basically, what everybody does and more. You have to study your patient. You have to study the conditions. You have to take the extra time to know your stuff. You have to. There is no other way around it, because for you to be respected, you just have to make that a sacrifice. Now, being smart and knowing your stuff would definitely put you at a disadvantage sometimes, because some people might feel intimidated about it, about the fact that you know your stuff. But you have to, because if you want to command respect, if you want to speak as a professional, if you want to talk about things like, which we're going to get to down the road, you have to know your stuff. So this video, I'm just basically telling you that if you are about to go on this journey to reclaiming your place in the workplace and demanding respect, you have to know your stuff. Learn about your patient, learn about the conditions. If you're working in emerge, just make sure you know everything there is to know. For every patient that walks into your ward, into your unit, know everything about their condition, and contribute during rounds, or just when you talk to a doctor on the phone. Your accent may not be the fantastic, your color of your skin might be there, but if you know your stuff, it helps you stay ahead of the game. And that is one thing that I can always be proud of, because when people say negative things about me, or they lie against me or something like that, they often don't have proof. They don't have evidence. It's like, okay, what is this thing that she did? They're like, oh, they can't prove it, because you know what? I know my shit. I know my stuff. And that is something that can help you, that will save you when the time comes. So if you're just taking that job, I know a lot of you do that because the workplace is so hard. You just want to go in, do your job and leave. No, no more. The time for that is gone. Now you have to take your place, and you have to start by taking ownership of your knowledge about your department, about your patients, about everything there is to know about that condition, and then we'll go from there. Thank you.